Hello, welcome to AIN Studies. Today's topic is Geography, 6th class NCRT, Chapter 7, Our Country, India. India is our country of vast geographical expanse. In the north, it is bounded by the lofty Himalayas, the Arabian Sea in the west, the Bay of Bengal in the east, and Indian Ocean in the south. India has an area of about 3.28 million square kilometers. The north-south extends from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is about 3,200 kilometers and east-west extends from Arunachal Pradesh to Kutch is about 2,900 kilometers. The lofty mountains, the Great Indian Desert, the northern plains and uneven plateau surface, and the coast and islands present a diversity of landforms. There is a great variety in the climate, vegetation, wildlife, as well as in the language and culture. India is the second most populous country of the world after China. Locational settings. India is located in the northern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer passes almost halfway through the country. From south to north, mainland of India extends from 8.4 degree north and 37.6 degree north latitudes. From west to east, India extends between 68.7 degree east and 97.25 degree east longitudes. The local time of longitude of 82.30 degree east has been taken as Indian Standard Time. This meridian or longitude is also termed as Standard Meridian of India. There are seven countries that share land boundaries with India. You can see the here. Our island neighbors Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by Palk Strait. India is vast country for administrative purpose. The country is divided into 29 states and 9 union territories. Delhi is the national capital. The states have been formed mainly on the basis of languages. Physical division. India is marked by diversity of physical features such as mountains, plateaus, plains, coast, and islands. The Himalayas mountains are divided into three main parallel ranges and islands. The Himalayan mountains are divided into three main parallel ranges. The northern is the Great Mountain, Great Himalayas or Himadri. The world's highest peak are located in this range. The middle Himalayas or Himachal lies to the south of Himadri. Many popular hill stations are situated here. The Shivalik is the southernmost range. The northern Indian plains lies to the south of the Himalayas. They are generally level and flat. There are These are formed by the alluvial deposits laid down by the rivers, the Indus, the Ganga and Brahmaputra and the tributaries. These river plains provides fertile land for cultivation. This is the reason for high concentration of population in these plains. In the western parts of India lies the Great Desert, Great Indian Desert. To the south of northern plains lies the peninsular plateau. It is triangular in shape. This is the this is the region with numerous hill ranges and valleys. Aravalli Hills, one of the oldest range of the world, border it on northwest side. The Vindhyas and Satpura are the important ranges. The rivers Narmada and Tapi flows through these ranges. These are west flowing rivers that drains into Arabian Sea and Western Ghats or Sahyadri borders the plateau in the west and Eastern Ghats provides the eastern boundaries. To the west of the Western Ghats and east of the Eastern Ghats lie the coastal plains. The western coastal plains are very narrow and eastern coastal plains are very much broader. These are There are number of east flowing rivers. The rivers Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri drains into Bay of Bengal. These rivers have formed fertile deltas at their mouth. The Sundarban Delta is formed where the Ganga and Brahmaputra flow into Bay of Bengal. Two group of islands also from part of India, Lakshadweep Island are located in the Arabian Sea. These are coral islands located off the coast of Kerala. The Andaman and Nicobar lies to the southeast of the Indian mainland of the Bay of Bengal. These are some important points of this chapter. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video.